Greetings dear viewer, we are back at it again, playing some Shen, this time in the mid lane. And now I'm actually inspired today to play some Shen, because I saw this tweet, alright? It was a tweet about how Shen can build any item in the game, which I, kind of agree with. You know me, I'm somewhat of a connoisseur myself, in the technology department. So what this tweet was about is, someone responded to this with a clip from NA High Low. I believe it was NA High Low. I might be wrong. It might be some other server. And there was this guy building Duskblade on Shen. Now, that intrigues me, right? Like, if I see some Shen technology, I'll be on it the second it comes out. So I was thinking, maybe if we play some Shen mid lane and we give the opponents a little assassin show, like how we actually show how to play assassins in the mid lane, and we might just go bummy cinder into Duskblade this game. I'm not sure. Okay, it depends on how the game goes, but this is something that I had in mind. And fortunately for us, we get Kassadin matchup, which is pretty fun actually. It's a fun matchup because I love melee matchups as Shen mid lane, right? Because I can do this. If he goes for one more trade or one more attack, I'll take that. Now, we don't want to give anything for free in this matchup. No, he can't get this last hit for free. And I get the grass proc, so whenever he goes for an auto attack, you need to punish him somehow. You need to be punishing all the time. Right there, if my movement was a bit better, I would have made it in time to go for a Q auto attack when he last hits the minion. I can E him here if he tries to last hit. Ooh, his W did more damage than I thought. So right now I'm looking for an E angle at all times. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm not looking for anything else. I'm just looking to E him when he goes to last hit this minion. And actually, Season 13, the preseason changes, they are a buff to Shen mid lane. Now, you might be wondering why. Because Shen does not require as much gold as other mid laners. Because I'm actually someone who just wants to funnel gold into our team. And what they did for mid lane is they made it so that last hits in mid lane give you actually less gold. What is the spike doing? Okay, interesting. I mean, I almost could kill him there. He had bone plating, so I didn't go for it. If he didn't have bone plating, I couldn't. I could actually kill him with Ignite. I'm gonna ward this instead, in case he tries to repeat gank me. But yeah, as I was saying, if you look at the caster minions, they only give 13 gold now. So this means that we are overall getting less gold in the mid lane, and that is good for me. I'm gonna use health potion now because they're signaling that there might be a roam coming from top lane or bot lane. And now what we want to do is we want to freeze this here, because the Kassadin is running Ignite. He's very greedy, he's running Ignite, so he can't just recall and TP as some other Kassadin players would in this situation. They're still missing from top lane. I'm kinda confused by this, because it's probably most likely a recall. Yeah. Yep, I force his flash now, and the wave is still pushing towards me. This is very nice, guys. Ooh, who dies? Okay, it's Rel who dies in the bot lane. We see Hecarim is here. I can kill Kassadin very easily if I just get E empowered on him. Okay, that guy used that. I want to get empowered Q here, okay? So I'm gonna prep empowered Q, and then we're gonna go in. Oh, I got... What? But there is no way I die here. Okay, I had my shield. Whew. I got hard blocked by the minions, holy moly. Did you see that? Like, I couldn't move, man. I was just giga blocked. What I was trying to do is, I was fishing for a taunt on the Kassadin. And if I could hit the Kassadin with a taunt without using my flash, I can get a kill and get away, right? And that's why I didn't want to Q flash in, or E flash in, sorry. Because if I E flash in, then I'm always dead to Hecarim. And I don't want to make a 1-for-1 trade, because that is not beneficial for me. Because what we want to do is we want to deny as much gold from Kassadin as possible, right? So we don't like 1-for-1s, we only like stuff that makes his gold generation slower. Because we want to make it so that Kassadin does not reach level 16, because that's when the game ends for me, honestly. Like, I'm just being factual here. Like, you're playing Shen mid lane into Kassadin. If he gets level 16, you've not done your job properly. But we will purchase. Ooh, we could do lucidity boots actually. I'm gonna do lucidity boots instead of bummies. because I'm level 5, I'm gonna be hitting level 6 soon. So I want to have that extra ability haste for our first ultimate. And now after Ionian, we will go for Bummies for the wave clear, and also the tankiness and the damage. And then we will establish what mythic we will go for. And I'm trying my best here, and it's not just because I always try my best in ranked, but I have another motive here, because I'm actually participating right now in a tournament on this site called Repeat GG, where basically what happens is they count like my games. They look at my match history and look at the best games I had, and then based on those best games, they compute a score for me. And if I do well against these other players, then what happens is I actually get rewarded with real monies, or then, ooh, and that's a kill for me. And that's a kill for Akali, and that's an assist for me. I'm gonna push this out real quick and then return to mid lane probably. I could recall, but I don't need to actually. I can just run to mid lane, because he's gonna be freezing that. I'm gonna take the scuttle on the way in, or sorry, this honeycomb. What is this? Ocean fruit. Okay, anyways. As I was talking about Repeat GG, so what they do is they have this platform where it's just browser based. So all you do is you just log in with your Google account or whatever, Facebook, or you make an account there, and then they count your match history. They just look at the games you have played, and then they just give you rewards if you are better than opponents. So basically you sign up for these tournaments, and you can play in multiple ones at the same time. And it's pretty cool, because I don't know if you guys know, but I used to be actually real big on the tournament games. Like I used to play on these other websites all the time, where we would play like tournaments with my team, and it would be really fun. And this Repeat GG platform, it does the same thing, except you don't have to worry about setting up those tournament games and thinking about when everyone has time to collaborate on this. And then some platforms, they use like these downloadable apps, and that's always kind of sketchy because you don't know what they're doing in the background. But this was real simple, and the video is actually sponsored by them. So if you would, you can check them out in the link in the description. The sign up is really easy. What you do is you just use the Google account or whatever, make a new account there, use some random email, I don't really care, they don't care. And you sign up for the tournament with just one button press. And yeah, then you can just play. You can just play normally, and you might get some RP on top of that, or some money. I think there's like this $5,000 tournament going right now. It's called Fall Championship or something like this. And yeah, that's a pretty big prize pool. So check them out if you feel like it. Links are in the description. Let me get back to the commentary here on the Kassadin. He's been quite, like, he looks a little bit suspicious. I don't know, he's acting kind of sus. And what I mean by this is he's been using his ultimate to keep his ultimate stacks. And what this signals is that he wants to go for an all-in, he wants to do some damage, right? Because he's been ulting in place a lot. And he's just keeping this threat on me that he can use the stacked up ultimate to do more damage, maybe even kill me. But if I can keep him in lane like this, where he's lower HP, I'm very happy with this. Because all the time here, he's forced to use abilities to last hit, and he doesn't get as much gold as he would if he was just free farming. So I don't mind this situation at all. I have my ultimate ready now, so I can look at my SpongeBob jungler over here, and Rell is actually taking some damage. I can actually bait him in. Yeah, beautiful. Did you see that? You notice what I did, right? Because I know when I ult in front of Kassadin, Kassadin is instantly gonna ult and Q to cancel it. Because he just can't refuse. Like, he can't he can't not do it, right? All he wants to do is, Shen is ulting, I better cancel it with my Q because I know that it interrupts channels. And he just falls right into our trap because Udyr is waiting here at the SpongeBob Udyr action, just gets a free kill, and now Kassadin is dead. Very nice, very nice. We can actually get a good recall here. What we can do is we can purchase Bummies Cinder, right? And we can also purchase Caulfield's Warhammer, which will build into our mythic. A little Duskblade action. And what Caulfield's does is gives us ability haste, right? Ability haste for our ultimate. And we actually like ability haste a lot on Shen. Please don't, please don't. Okay. Where is it? Come here. Yes, it's perfect, it's perfect. Oh. Okay, let's relax a bit. Let's look at top lane. Top lane is doing good. 2-0-1 after our successful ultimate over there. That's snowballing matchup, Akali versus Fiora. We should be able to contest these waves now. We should be quite strong. I blocked his W and part auto attack. So now look at the minions he's missing. This one, he loses that one. Whenever we can make him lose minions, we're happy to do that. And we don't mind this trade at all. This is completely fine for me. One thing I want to note is whenever you're blast hitting with Mummy's Cinder, note that you can just walk away from the wave when you don't want to do damage with it. You don't always need to be inside of the wave doing damage. You see there, I walk away and then I walk back in when I want to blast it. Okay, big. Oh, and I get another kill. That's another kill for the repeat GG scoreboard. Very nice. Probably we can just take tower. Look at Udur is really good at taking towers, by the way, especially AD version. I think AP as well. There's Spike behind us. I saved my E so I can go away. Come on. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to flash here. Really, it kills! No way, bro. He does so much damage. Okay, I mean, it's a trade, but holy moly. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Sponge Bomba! Oi, 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 Cassidy gets the kill with flash. Oh no, it's a complete disaster. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, ho, ho. We gotta think, guys. We gotta think. What are we doing? Nyla's in the bot lane. Man, that Jhin ult. I needed to sidestep the first one. Maybe I should eat. Okay, I'm gonna be greedy here. This is bad. This is bad by me, but whatever. I want Dirk. Dirk power spike. Dirk is good item if you're AD caster or AD champion, but on me I do 50% magic damage anyway, so not that good. I'm here if you want. By the way, like, I'm here. Ouch. That's a kill. Really? He just flashes. Bruh. No, I can't. And he has Duskblade already. I take aggro if I go in, so I can't. Okay, listen. Listen. I thought we could take the tower, right? I had an idea there. I thought I dodged Spike E. I don't know. Maybe it was a bad idea actually. Understandable. Now, the only redeeming quality that we have is the fact that we will make this game more interesting, right? It's one for the contents. You know, it's never good to have a stomp, right? Because people always complain like, Petu, why are you even uploading this? Like, this is not normal. You're not gaming normally. You're obviously on the gear. Like, you can't just go 10-0, 14-0 on Shen. My games don't look like this. So, in order to give you guys the best content possible, sometimes I have to do what is called a little bit of trolling, or some would even call it intentional feeding. Is that a swear word? I think it's a swear word. You can't say it, right? Everyone censors it into inting. No one ever says. You know, I've played League back in the day when people used to say feeding. They said feeding all the time. They were, bro, you're feeding. You're feeding. Then it turned to intentional feeding. And then it turned into inting. And then it turned into trolling. And all this. Oi, that's a disaster. Okay, close up. We have 1 second on our open. We could look for something maybe bot lane. Okay, Nyla game. That's a kill for me. That's down. That's another one. Another freebie. Okay. Very nice. I get extra experience. Thank you, Nyla. Appreciate it. I'm gonna take a recall here because there's nothing for me to do. Udur maybe can cover that. Udur. Bossman, please. Because I'm busy getting my mythic item, the Duskblade of Tractar. Okay, hopefully team doesn't notice. Like, the longer we can go without our team noticing this item, I think the better we are, right? Because their motivation is gonna suffer a small little disturbance the moment they notice this item on me. Because they might be thinking that maybe Shen is not tryharding, or Shen is not doing his best, but they are unaware that I am actually one with the technology at this current moment. You know I can do this, by the way, because this Fiora would never expect a Shen to just randomly taunt him. You might think this looks bad, but the reason is that, like, these players, they're used to good play, right? So when you meet good players with bad gameplay, they're surprised. Because it's like technically bad, but then it's good, because they don't expect bad gameplay. Because everyone in this elo would think like, okay, if Shen just walks up and taunts a Fiora, he's always gonna get parried and lose 50% of his HP. And that's why Fioras are not prepared for it. This is like the kind of meta game, it's like the game theoretical aspect of playing with humans, because you can do stuff that is not theoretically optimal, but because people don't expect it, it's good. I'm gonna go back to farming mid lane. Their damage is quite heavy on the AD side right now, that's why I went for a cloth armor. I don't like upgrading into Sunfire Aegis actually, because the problem with Sunfire Aegis is it's not that gold efficient. Bami's Cinder as an item, very nice, because you get the effect for a small component price of $1,000, small loan of $1 million. Anyways, and then, I mean, right now our team would expect me to be on the side lane, I guess. We are happy like this, I think. I can look for a hook. They're very aggressively looking for a play. They want me to go side lane, but SpongeBob. Bad ulti, I think. Yeah, very bad ulti. Jin used Gale Force. I'm gonna run here so we can't get hit. I might have done something bad here actually. I'm gonna Q double E here to protect, okay? And I'm gonna DC. That's all part of the plan. I'm gonna go incognito mode, and they don't know where I am, and suddenly I appear. Oh, Akali missed. Oh no. Okay. It's not gonna work out. There ain't no way. Unless Akali maybe faker. I mean, he's doing well, but ooh, yeah, you can't outplay that. Should I go for Sunfire? I really don't like it as an item. I wasted my ultimate here. Movement was also bad, because what I did here was very selfish, right? Because when Jin is ulting, what I did is I protected myself. But that is not what I should do. As Shen, I should just walk in front of Nyla and block his shots. So then I'm in kind of... Okay, am I gonna do... Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna purchase it. Because they have lots of AD, right? So the armor will be good for physical damage. Okay, Udur SpongeBob one-shot combo. Very nice. I'm gonna ping the Prowler's Claw so he notices that I notice, right? I acknowledge his good AD build. Maybe he acknowledges mine. No, he doesn't. Okay, we're still incognito. They don't know, guys. They don't know. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, selfish behavior, right? This was very selfish by me. It's not good, right? It's not good to do that. As Shen, I should have kept with my team, because I had I needed to flash in order to get on top of Nyla fast to block damage, and maybe that was even overkill, because actually no one really attacked him at that moment, or her rather, so it might have been overkill. Now I can look for ultimate to bot lane. I'm gonna use my F keys, which are bound to my thumb keys actually here, to look around the map at this point, because it starts getting very crucial that I don't miss any ultimate opportunities. Usually, I actually want to minimize this behavior for your viewer enjoyment, right? Because if I'm tryharding, I'm playing like giga tryhard mode, then what I do is I'm using these F keys all the time. And now I gotta get here to block. Yeah, nice, very nice. We can insta baron. This is good, really good. I like this idea. Let's go, Udur. So I minimize the use of F keys for your viewer enjoyment, because it's not enjoyable for you guys to watch this, right? If you're constantly watching this, it kind of makes you distracted, right? I'm at the level where I can do this comfortably, because I've played Shen for so much, and also because I am playing the game. But for a spectator, it's much more difficult to follow this kind of behavior and stay kind of in touch with the game. Okay, that's nice. Very nice. We kill Fiora here. Okay, I want to back off a little bit. That's bad. I wasted my abilities, so now I need to hit minions in order to regain energy. Look, my Q stacks here. I'm not using Q. I want to regain energy. We can get the dragon here. It's a Chemtech dragon, and we already have 2 under our belt. So we are already threatening the Chemtech soul, which actually gives us power at low HP. I haven't actually played with Chemtech soul at all yet. For some reason I have not gotten it. I'm gonna prepare Q here. I'm gonna use W to block some damage. Ooh, I just got one-shot by Jin. We turn this around. We got the Drake. We don't need to fight. We don't need to fight. Don't do it, SpongeBob. SpongeBob! Oh, that looks so troll. Look at all this physical damage that I'm taking, by the way. I think a Varden's mail could be of use here. Now, as for our opportunity here, we have 8 seconds on our ultimate. And by ultimate I mean our respawn, which gives us the ability to use our ultimate. And I want to be ulting on Nyla here. I think we can make a play. I think we'll make a play. It's 7,000. We go on Nyla. I can use W here. And then what we do is we miss the taunt on Jin and we go incognito mode. And we're gonna kill this guy. Ooh! Very nice, very nice. Ravenous Hydra balanced item, by the way. Not like every single champion in the game is going for it, and it's completely busted out of its mind. I was hovering Nyla there to see if Kassadin jumps on Nyla if he doesn't have vision of me. I mean, if we're being honest, that was all Nyla and 0% me. Because I mean, all I did was use W and ultimate on Nyla, which in this case was enough to do stuff. But then I just missed my taunt on Jin, because Jin has like 3 gazillion movement speed, so he's legit running faster than my taunt. Maybe that's just making excuses, maybe I just missed it, who knows. Regardless, Nyla did a good job, and now we're in a good position to finish the game before El Kassadin reaches the power spike. I kind of want to push mid lane here, because only Rel is in the mid lane, so we don't want the support being here alone. We want him to be able to use the stacks, and that's probably another missed pronoun, because it's actually a her, but happens, you know. You know why I do this, right? Maybe some of you don't know this, but I'm from Finland, right? So my mother tongue is Finnish. And in Finland we don't have gender pronouns. Everyone is just the same. It's like in English if you just said it about everyone, or they, maybe they. But in Finland we just have like han, which is he or she, somewhere in between. And then mostly we use se, which is like it, when you're talking like normally, because the written language is different from the spoken language, right? So that's why it's very hard for me to think about gender pronouns most of the time, because I haven't grown up with a language that makes that distinction. So if we're looking at an ultimate opportunity here, we must be thinking whether we want to ult to our team or to the side lane where Akali is. And I think our most important priority right now is keeping Nyla alive. She has a shutdown and she's very strong. So what we will do here is we will actually run away so that we don't take tower aggro, and then we will see what we can do. Okay, we're gonna ult on Akali. I still have my E flash, so I'm gonna use the plant here to get vision. And then I'm gonna do what is called a pro gamer mode and go into Duskblade invisible mode. And now what we will be doing is jump this wave out quickly, but actually I'm gonna instantly run towards Nyla because I don't want them to die. So I'm gonna be here in order to help. Nyla uses ultimate and misses. This is dangerous. This is dangerous. I'm gonna use W here to block. I'm gonna use E on Hecarim. Might have to flash here. Dodge. Yeah! Did you see I sidestepped his ultimate? It was very close. It was so close actually. I needed to instantly start moving in order to sidestep that. I have 40 on my ultimate, so I can't instantly recall and get back, but I can recall now, and okay, Udr is going for a proto belt one shot. I mean, Prowler's claw one shot. I think recalling is the right call. I still have some Baron buff, so I can get the Empire recall. I'm gonna go for Randuin Shaman, I think that's good because they have so much. Ai, Kassadin problematic. But we are gonna pretend like this isn't a problem. Okay? Where one more fight we'll pretend that we don't need magic resist and we can chill with our base 67. Oh, actually we have from runes, we have 8 magic resist. This is completely fine, right? I have 1 second ultimate. Maybe we play with Akali here. Surprise! Hello there, Fiora. Uh-oh. Okay, it's big! It's big! I know this will be big. And invisible mode. We're gonna flank them here. Got the flank on the Fiora. Use W so she can drop vital. She can parry. Look parry. Okay, she doesn't parry. Woohoo! And we go invisible tractor. So yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, Kassadin, no. I can't let him reach level 16. It's not allowed. We need to end before. It's just moral loss for me if I let him reach level 16. Right? So end before. No, don't do it. Udur, don't. Come on. Thanks again, Repeat GG's for sponsoring the video, and yes, he's level 15. We won. Okay, thank you for watching. Appreciate it, and have a good one, guys.